Fucking styling. Oh. Yeah, these are definitely a lot darker. And they're like octagon shape. It's kind of weird. kind of vibing on this right now. Kind of vibing. Just a little bit. Patrons, we've missed you. We're going to do an official episode.
Have you been recording this whole time?
No, I just started 21 seconds ago.
That's a significant amount of time. I've been doing things.
Existing. We always exist, though. We're here fully existing.
I don't know if I vibe with the glasses right now. I think my face is too cute.
What's going on, your face is always cute, though. That's
fucking right.
Exactly. Like that's what we're here for, though. Like you should know the rules. You know the rules, and so do I. Like you know the rules.
Is that never?
And so do I.
Okay.
I gotta eat my phone.
So what's up? I basically touched down from Tahoe and just started working again. 9 hours after the fact.
I took a day, but then after that, I jumped right into work, and I've been working every day.
I mean, my day was at the hotel.
Yeah.
You went.
Honestly, how was that hotel though?
Dude, we slept. We honestly just fucking slept. Like, just recouped. Like, we checked in at like bang on 3 o'clock, pretty much.
Yeah.
So like that phone call was unnecessary, but we checked in.
It was still nice to have anyway, though.
Yeah. Yeah, fair. Checked in, dropped our shit, and just fell asleep. All of us, all 3 of us.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up maybe an hour and a half later.
Mm-hmm.
Pico and Ken's woke up at maybe same time. I can't remember. But then we were up for like maybe 4:30 or 5. I think we're up for a little bit. Oh, I know what happened. The Bruins game was bad.
Yeah, I tried to keep up the score as best I could. I flew into Seattle. I saw the score. I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah, not great. I don't really want to talk about it. But anyways, after that game, I think we slept more. Yeah, after the game, I think we took another nap for an hour. Then we woke up, walked to In-N-Out.
How was that, by the way?
Great.
Really?
It's great. It is absolutely something that you have to have.
At some point in time, I'll head over to that coast and go from there.
It is the sauce, but like everything else they do is just like, ooh.
Really? Like I've legit never had it before, so.
So they have like the sauce. It's like the burger sauce, and they have like a really good burger sauce. But also the burgers are like small enough.
Really?
They're like McDouble size.
Oh, that's perfect.
Like bun size. But like the burgers are a little thicker, cooked to order, and then they put like fresh lettuce, tomato, onion on it.
Mm-hmm.
I got a double, 2 burgers, 2 slices of cheese, and then it comes with lettuce, tomato, onions. I got that the way it comes. I didn't fuck with it at all. But then I got a hamburger, animal style, with caramelized onions.
Animal style?
Yeah. So animal style is they put the burger sauce on it, and they put caramelized onions on it, and they put lettuce, tomato, onions, stuff like that. It's freakish. It is wicked good. And they toast the buns too, so there's like a crunch, little snap.
What? They toast the buns? Oh my god.
It was sick. But the thing was, like, the fucking crazy. I also got fries animal style, of course, because I'm a psych. Like,
you went animal. You went beast on this burger.
I went, as the kids say, sicko mode. So like I got animal style fries, and like they don't do a cheese sauce. Do you know what they do?
No.
They take 2 slices of American that they put on the burgers, put it on top of the fries so it melts. And then they do the sauce and the caramelized onions, which is fine, except for if you don't eat it fast enough, it turns into one big.
That's really weird. I don't know how I feel about that. Legit,
it's fine.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Pico and I stuck our forks into the mound, like King Arthur's sword, and we just like lifted up this mass of just sauce and fries, and like we fucking ate it. We attacked it, devoured it. It was incredible. It was well worth the trip.
Insane. I mean, I knew we passed it as we were going by the hotel. I'm like, I'll have to come back. I know there's one in Salt Lake, so I might just crash at Marcoletta's and Brad's place. It's
super bucket list. I posted on my Instagram story because you have to. You have to be a little. You have to be a little thoughty batati when you're having In-N-Out.
Batati. Episode name maybe.
But the thing is, like, I had people like DMing me being like, "Oh my god, you're finally having In-N-Out." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm finally having In-N-Out." They're like, "What did you get?" I'm like, "I literally Googled what are the things that you have to get at In-N-Out."
Mm-hmm.
It was double by itself. it was hamburger animal style and then fries animal style. And then someone was like, "Oh, like double double not animal style." And I said, "Oh yeah, I just wanted it by itself because that's how Anthony Bourdain would eat it." Because I remember like Anthony Bourdain like had a big speech on like how In-N-Out is great, it's
Yeah.
fantastic, and I remember him getting a double double. I told so many people that I got it Anthony Bourdain style that I went back and checked the video and he got the double double animal style. And I'm pants down like an asshole to these people because I just lied to everyone. Anthony
Hands
Bourdain
down.
did get the double double animal style, and I fucked up. I'm a jester's fool, just hanging out lies for everyone to latch on to about the burgers in California. But yeah,
Hmm.
that's how it went. Oh, and when you order fries, they literally have the potatoes, slam them through a slicer, and drop them in the fryer.
That's
They're
so
hand
cool.
sliced to order.
Oh, I'm here for that. All right, I'm flying out to the West Coast just for In-N-Out, then flying back. Confirmed.
Their menu is like 4 items long. It's like burger, cheeseburger, double double, fries. You kind of have to like figure it out. But like,
is it really difficult to figure out though? Like, let's be real here.
well, if you're trying to get the good shit,
Yeah.
like animal style fries, double double with onions, burger animal style. You can get something like it's like protein mode or like protein
mode?
style.
That sounds like a
Basically,
weird power up in a video game.
It's a
I'm
burger
going protein mode.
mode teen. But basically, instead of a bun, they use lettuce.
Okay.
And I guess there's something where like there's like a sandwich at In-N-Out where like it instead of the bread, it's the burgers. And instead of the burger, it's cheese. So it's like 2 patties with cheese in the middle. I forget what it's called.
Oh god, that sounds painful. Like you just like so there's no actual bread buns, it's just the buns are
Right.
the burgers.
Meat and cheese. Yeah. A grilled cheese with burgers. That's the bread. I mean, like I was kind of hurting as well. Kenzie just ripped her bag open and started eating it on the hotel bed. And I was like, fuck it. We're here for the night. It doesn't matter.
I mean, what happens in the hotel room in Sacramento stays.
I mean, I was just about to say like we'll pay the cleaning fees, but that doesn't help what we just said. So
that's just ridiculous.
Marilyn Monroe, she used to eat in bed.
Really?
Crummy bitch. Yeah, she would just like have snacks in her bed. I don't know if that's like a rumor or like a true thing.
You don't do that?
Snacks in the bed? No way. What
Really?
I do leave is flakes of my skin in the bed. But other than that,
I mean,
do you understand what my fucking room looked like the day after I landed?
no.
So like, it looked like one of the Avengers after Thanos snapped his fingers, like was dead in my bed. Like that's what it looked like. Like I slept next to Iron Man. Like after he faded away. Like that's what my bed looked like. Unfucking believable. Like there's so much skin everywhere. Like I'm like Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lambs. You put the lotion on the skin or you get the hose again. And like it's you know what? I got the skin. And I didn't put lotion on.
I
got hosed.
definitely was peeling too. Like one shoulder was a lot worse than the other, and I would just
From driving?
I would just like during work I would just like take like a minute and just peel everything off that I could.
Ugh.
I'm on the middle of goddamn nowhere, rural Massachusetts. I'm just like peeling my skin. I'm just like over here just
Shedding like a
just,
chameleon. Just
oh,
like, fucking...
so I had like snake skin next to me. Just a pun-sized snake skin like shedding just right next to me. I'm like, oh god,
leaving your molted skin everywhere like a cicada.
exactly. And now that we're about 9 minutes in, what's going on, bros? I'm the punny winner. My lovely co-hosts, the drinking, the Burning Man, literally Spectre. Welcome into a little DLC preview. We took a little hiatus for a couple weeks due to our Operation Tahoe vacation. We'll talk more about this. You've heard about it for the past few minutes here.
Shitty Liddy.
But yeah, we definitely had an interesting vacation. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about some of the games we got coming up in the future. Maybe figuring out a couple more for the weeks ahead. And just kind of shooting the shit about what we've been doing lately. So definitely, we wanted a little welcome back in. Like I said, we took a couple week hiatus, and we've missed you, not just the Patreons, but everyone in general. And we just wanted to say, hey, we're still alive, we're still around, and now that we had Operation Tahoe fully commenced, and it's been an adventure. We are now gonna get into the bumping and grinding and hopefully we can get things kind of in a nice little schedule and keep it going. Oh my god, I still have Mary Kate and Ashley Sweet 16 on my list. I need to delete that. I was just kind of looking through the list of like game ideas. I'm like, ooh, we need to just a big old delete button. But
Please,
you guys don't know who we are. This is your first episode. Cool. This is not normally our regular format for the free feed. This is normally for Patreon stuff. Oh, you love the Patreons. We appreciate you. Hi, Goku. How are you?
Aw, cat.
Yeah. Hey, can you boost our views, please? Please? Do you want to say anything, Goku, before we start?
Slut it up for the camera, kitty cat.
So, but I'm the Pun I Wonder, that's Spectre. Of course, we co-host this. We talk a lot about games. We take a deep dive into nostalgic games, basic games that we deemed before 2010. We learn about the developers, the development process as a whole, like who made them when they came out, kind of how much they
We're also
sold.
sitting.
Speed. Yeah, we normally don't sit. Yeah, we're both tired. We're still kind of. I'm just getting over the jet lag. He's probably doing the same. Dude, I've been napping so hard. Like it
Serious?
hurts.
I don't
It's
have
bad.
time to nap. I've been ripping caffeine.
See, I
there's
don't,
like a
I
new
don't like
Mountain
caffeine
Dew.
anymore. Like it hurts.
There's like a new Mountain Dew. It's called Mountain Dew Rise, and it has like 180 milligrams of caffeine. And it says on the can, it's like, this is like 2 cups of coffee. I'm like, I already had 2 cups of coffee.
As you can see, we're very crazy fellows, but honestly, we make for some pretty goddamn good content, not just here, but on other places, mainly on Twitch. Myself here, you can see our names down below. Punny I Wonder, he's Spectre with 2 R's, and then on Twitter, he's super funny with 3 R's over on Twitter. Just Punny whatever if you see me. But yeah,
3 R's for Twitter, 2 R's for Twitch.
Yeah. And then I got TikTok and Instagram. I got a couple of TikTok ideas I'm working on. I got a whole theme. I just got to
You're storyboarding TikToks.
So basically what I want to do.
You're down bad.
What I want to do on TikTok is I want to have. It was a little theme before, but like I want to get like a deep dive into it, like what we do here. I want to have anime openings to the tune of Dia Maria.
Is it weird that I'm looking this way?
Well, honestly, we'll figure out formats later. This is the DLC episode. This is the welcome back.
Here.
We'll get proper stuff situated.
I'll do this.
This is what we do, guys. We're professionals here. Does it feel weird?
It feels better now, I guess.
So,
And now we're kind of like talking to each other like, hey.
yeah, well, you were talking to me the whole time. I'm surprised.
Just waiting to hear my own voice.
No, no, with TikTok though, like I want to have anime openings, like with the music cut off to Dia Maria by All Time Low, because Satan and I figured out like a lot of them kind of go together. Like it's kind of crazy how many openings are good with Dia Maria. So I like a little ranking system and like little certain points that I have that go like I've been kind of going with anime openings. I want to do like TikToks about it. So
there is a structure to like anime openings. You know what I mean?
For the most part.
There is though, like as far as like anime songs or like songs for openings, it's like little kind of like talking verse a little bit, like kind of like a little build, and then cuts to instrumental riff, and then goes into a verse, and then finishes with the chorus.
A little bit here and there. It's for a lot of anime openings after 2015. We're gonna go with that. Because some of the older ones, not so much. I found one. So far, I found only one anime opening that does not work with Dia Maria at all, whatsoever.
What is it? Rurouni Kenshin?
No. Nice. Ooh. It's the original Dragon Ball opening. Like, not Dragon Ball Z or Kai or Super. It's Dragon Ball. Like young Goku, young Bulma, you know.
Young Goku.
Before everything hit the fan. It was just young Goku with a tail and turning into monkey and yeah. So like that anime opening is the only one I found so far that is like a 0 out of 10 with everything. At least preliminary. I'm sure once I go into like the full rubric and everything, like I have ideas about how I want to do it, and TikTok's gonna be a fun way to do that. So
yeah.
But Operation Tahoe, how's your back? It feels better now. Like your back is feeling pretty good.
Oh, there's still skin on my desk. I'm not kidding.
Spectre, we all got burnt from our Lake Tahoe experience. Spectre
Did
probably
you?
got
I got pretty bad.
My back was definitely feeling it pretty good.
I glowed in the dark. That's how sunburnt I was. Are you kidding me? I couldn't fold.
I'm pretty
my
sure
skin.
aliens almost invaded, but then they saw a bright light on Earth. They're like, we can't do this. We gotta go. Like legit.
Dude, if it was December, Santa would have spun me backwards and put me in front of the sled. That's how sunburnt I was. Just ass out, show me the way.
So, I mean that in your banger music, you know, like that's what we here for.
Oh, bangers only.
Bangers.
But
only.
like my bad was just like laying face down, reading my book, and being so engrossed in the book that I was like out for like 3 hours. I feel like I was face down for like 2 or 3 hours.
Maybe an hour and a half at most. I feel like we did move around quite a bit too.
But I put sunblock on.
Yeah, but
but we were in the water and like the front of me didn't get burnt.
Well, I think your back was to the sun for a while. I think that was the issue too. Like the way that you were standing, like the sun was just straight on your back while we were hanging out in the water.
What the fuck? Like it's like the back of my calves too. Like nothing on the front got burnt. Nothing.
Dude, your left calf was just so goddamn burnt. Just, it looked like Argentina, like legit.
Fuck, dude, it was brutal. And like I don't know, like the worst part was that like the back of my knee got burnt, and I don't know if you've ever had the back of your knee burnt, but when you walk, it sucks. And we were walking a lot. Like I had to like crease my knee, and every time I creased my knee, like the sunburn would go.
It looks so funny, legit. Like your left calf, like.
Well, I'm glad you had a time of it.
Listeners at home, like look up the map, like the just the shape of Argentina, and imagine that as a burn mark on a calf. Like basically from knee to ankle, like just Argentina on Spectre's left calf. Like legitimately, like you could have like pinpointed every single city in Argentina, and it would have worked on his leg.
It was absolutely astounding. I can't believe how burnt I got. It was just like, and we kept going in the hot tub. Ugh.
Dude, that hurts so much. Yeah. So, listeners at home, so Operation Tahoe. It was Spectre, myself, Pico, Brad, Marcoletta. Basically saying we all just got really hammered and partied it up in Lake Tahoe. We spent a very interesting night in Reno. We
did not stop drinking.
No.
Like we would have morning beers, shower beers, post-nap beers.
Pre-nap beers.
Pre-nap beers, post-nap beers.
Let's see. 7 p.m. shots, 7 a.m. shots.
7 p.m. shots. 7:05 p.m. shots,
7:10 p.m. shots, 7:12 p.m. shots.
I still wake up in cold sweats because I have dreams about Satan saying shots every 5 minutes.
It just, it was so bad.
I don't know how she processes alcohol. I don't think she does. She would have like 4 or 5 shots within a half hour, and then like an hour later be like, "I'm not drunk anymore." It's like, how? Would you shit it out? What the fuck happened? Which I know isn't true because you don't shit on vacation, which is just a weird thing to say out loud to people.
Hi, my name's Sam.
By the way, guys,
shit on vacations.
By the way, guys, I took 1 shit this week. What?
Really? I've been trying to force poops. Like I've been trying to eat a lot to force poops.
I packed Metamucil. I packed soluble fiber. I packed probiotics because I knew things would be an issue south of the equator. You know what I mean? Like I needed like the cleanest landing possible. No botched launches. Like I needed some clean ones, you know? Like
I definitely had some hangover poops. Like I would take like a good 20-25 minute shower, and then like mid shower I'd get out and poop and then get back in. Just my body
for 12 minutes and then get back in the shower after you shit?
Yeah, so basically like I'd shower 12 minutes, so my body would relax, I'd get out, poop, and then get back in the shower and be good to go. Like
dried off?
No, I'd just be wet.
What? And you took wet poops?
Yeah, and then I just clean everything later.
Huh?
You don't take wet poops?
No. Like, what? No. You sat on the toilet seat wet?
I dried it off later.
Well, yes. But, like, you got out of the shower soaking like a beast.
Yeah.
And then took a shit with your wet body?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
It just, my body gets so relaxed in the shower. That's usually, you know,
I like love a quick towel.
I love taking showers. Legit,
like a face cloth, maybe dab up. Nothing?
A little dab up? No?
What if you slipped?
I'll take a couple shots, I'm good to go.
Take a couple what?
Shots, I'm good to go.
What if you slipped during the poop? That's what I'm saying.
Wait. You think I was that wet? I'd slip on the toilet seat and like fall in.
You just told me that you did not dry off at all.
I
So
didn't.
I'm just going off of what information I have. I just had a news briefing.
Have you ever slipped?
These are my sources.
Have you ever slipped on the toilet bowl before?
No, because the thing is, I'm always dry when I take a shit. That's why I've never slipped off.
I never slipped wet
you?
or dry, so I'm good. But I have a big man. I have a lot of mass. It takes a lot for me to move. So I guess that might be your issue.
Yeah, and it takes like 3 drops of water to make a car hydroplane. Like it's not that big. Like your discrepancy.
I'm not like trying to drift into the toilet seat. You know, I'm not just like, yo.
What if you took a shit and halfway through you hydroplaned and snipped the loaf in half? So now you're picking up half a Snickers off the bathroom floor.
I'm moving and pooping at the same time. I'm moving and pooping at the same time. Is that what you're telling me right now?
What?
So,
I'm saying, what if you're on the toilet?
Yes.
Stationary. Wet as duck shit, and halfway through your loaf, you slip and cut it in half.
Okay, so why am I? So a couple questions, just some scientific method questions here. So do you move when you poop? Like, so when I deposit feces into the toilet, I'm staying stationary.
Yeah.
So how am I moving? You know, one of the Newton's laws is like whatever stays in whatever sits on motion stays in motion. So I'm currently staying in I'm staying at rest. I'm not going anywhere. So how am I gonna hydroplane mid poop if I'm not moving at all?
Maybe you got spooked by a ghost.
Maybe
the ghost of the upstairs was walking around. You got scared.
I never experienced the ghost. I was out Pokemon hunting.
Now there's a ghost in the bathroom. You get scared shitless. Now your ankle's above the head and you're breaking off a piece of the Kit Kat.
If I'm scared shitless, I don't have shit anymore, so I'm good to go.
Yeah, but you're breaking off a piece of the Kit Kat now.
Okay, but
now it's Snickers squared. Now they're in 2 pieces.
You said I'm scared shitless. Okay, so just for the record, if I have none in me, then I'm good. I can move. I don't
of course, there's none in you. There's half in the bowl, half on the floor. Now you're rationing your poop. You can be scared shitless, but I need it to be intact in the bowl.
I feel like
I don't need the priest Eucharist. Here's my body split in half. Boom.
Body and blood.
I don't need conjoined twins severed in the bathroom. Okay, like I need you to have intact poops and hit the water.
You don't need 2 Costco hot dogs. You need 1 Costco sausage.
I feel like my list of demands for you taking a shit is very small. 1, be dry. 2, that's it. After you take a shit, do you take a towel and wipe the seat?
Yeah.
But you won't wipe your body.
I just get back in the shower. What's the point?
I'm having this is derailed the whole episode. Like I am astonished that you just take a bath like a baptized baby.
Yeah. But I'm very relaxed, so it's just gonna come out easy, nice, smooth.
The way you talk about being relaxed in the shower, so relaxed to take a poop, I'm afraid to ask if you've ever pooped inside the shower.
No.
No?
I have that much control of my body. I'm sorry.
But not so much you can't wait until after the shower?
Nah, man. Why risk going in the shower? Just
have you ever been in a sauna before?
Yeah. Plenty of times.
Do you get the urges there?
Nah. It's a different situation. It's more like the water running on my body. Like the heat of the sauna is one thing, but the water running on my body, it's a different situation. I love taking showers, dude. I'll take a shower in the morning when I go home from work, before I go to bed. Like 2 to 3 showers? 2 to 3 a day, depending.
The world is dying. Save some water. Christ almighty.
I mean, if I had a hot tub, I'd hop in there at least once a day, but...
That is incredibly unhygienic. You should not do that.
My folks got a hot tub. I mean, they hop in quite a bit.
We had takeout food in the hot tub.
I know.
I'm sure we spilled shots and beer in the hot tub.
I mean, I wasn't there for that last night because that was just a whole lot of traveling I couldn't do drunk or hungover, but I did see the photos last night.
Muscled.
Well, you got to sleep in the hotel, like...
Fair.
I didn't have a
that
hotel. Yeah, I didn't have a hotel to sleep in. And plus, I had a red eye, dude. That flight both those flights were so bad. From Sacramento to Seattle, and then from Seattle to Boston. Oh my God.
That doesn't make sense to me. That's so weird.
I don't know. But the amount of turbulence that we hit for both flights.
I had a couple. couple bouts of turbulence.
Like we dropped, we dropped so much turbulence. And
Did you have snacks and drinks while you dropped?
what do you mean?
Like when they hand you like, what would you like to drink? Coke, Sprite, ginger ale?
I tried to sleep as much as possible. I didn't have anything like for the so my first flight was really short. It's like an hour and 40 minutes or so. I got
Sacramento to Seattle's an hour.
Hour and 40.
Oh, okay.
It was really quick. After that, I found a bar and I had this really good beer. It was like it was Alaskan beer. Let me pull it up real quick. It was like 10.5%
Eskimo
alcohol.
blood.
No, it was like 10.5% alcohol. Fuck. It was super strong. I had like 3 of those back to back to back.
In what time frame?
An hour. Like I threw them back.
Okay.
Not like shots worthy, but basically.
Could you sit at the bar in the airport?
So the only
at LAX they were like, you gotta take this to go.
The only bar that was in the Seattle airport that I could find was a barbecue place.
Ooh.
Legit. And I was like, can we not do this, please? Like, I don't want to do that. Like, I just want a nice bar to sit up at. But it's like, no, you need to like have barbecue. Ooh, Texas barbecue. And I'm like, can we not do that? And so we did. It was called Smash Galaxy from an Alaskan brewing company. It was 8.5%. But I down like 4 of them, I think. It was kind of pricey, but I needed it to fall asleep. So I was feeling pretty buzzed when I got on the plane. I just tried to sleep best I could, but the turbulence was too much. So
I should have got more drunk before my fucking trip to Reno. But there was a concern that I was going to drive a rental. And
yes.
But then I spent 2.5 hours in a fucking Uber.
I mean, I'm kind of glad you took an Uber though, because I mean that flight was probably pretty rough.
The flight did suck. I really wish I did find a rental because, dude, I love rentals. All right, I should say this. I love driving by myself.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Oh my god,
dude,
nobody's in the fucking car. I can do what I want. I can listen to what I want.
Yeah, listen, but music's our podcast. Like when I used to take trips up and down 95, I'd download like Netflix shows. Just download them, just listen to the audio shit. I my old laptop, I had like the full How I Met Your Mother like series. I would just listen to that shit and just go. I'd be good with that. I mean, now I got podcasts, but
it's just like so nice. But instead, I fucking fly. So first of all, miss my flight by 3 minutes in the morning.
3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that close.
3 minutes in the morning. So the departure was 6:30.
Mm-hmm.
So I wake up.
Feeling like P. Diddy.
I wake up at 4:45.
Yeah.
I go downstairs at 5 o'clock. Bags are packed. My dad wakes up because he was like, "I'll drive you. Don't worry about. I'll drive you in." Dad wakes up at 5. He dipsy-doos around the house for 25-30 minutes. I'm like sitting waiting for my bag. Like my bags are packed. I'm downstairs waiting. He goes over here. He puts some pants on. Like brushes his teeth. Makes a coffee, and I'm like, "Okay, yep, no, wait, yep, just waiting. Get in the car and go." Boston has pretty bad traffic.
In the morning, yeah.
Yep. So we got delayed by that. And I get there, and then I'm going through TSA. So the thing is, I walked past a stand. It was called Clear, and they're like, "Do you want a 14-day free trial to skip this line?" I went, "No," because then I'll forget about the billing, and then I'll end up paying for it monthly. Fuck that. Should have done that. Because then I stood in TSA baggage check for 20-25 minutes.
Jesus.
I got to the bins. I got to the fucking bins.
Mm-hmm.
And each line dead stopped. You want to know why? Because a handful of people kept putting electronics under backpacks and not putting it in one like thing and not putting things in separate bins and like not pulling batteries out of the bag. So things kept getting sent back. The line wasn't moving. No one was going through. 25 minutes. I was in TSA. I got out. My bags went through fine. Didn't get double checked. Now I'm through TSA baggage. Do you know where my terminal is?
On the other side of the airport?
The other fucking side. I'm talking about down an escalator. Escalator? I'm talking down an escalator. I get to the bottom of the escalator. They have those ramps, you know, the ones you walk on and they make you go faster. 2 sets of those. I get to the end of those. Then there's an escalator up. So I get to the top of the escalator, and then I have to take a left, and then the terminal is 100 feet the other way. And I get there at 6:23. There's no one at the desk. The engines are running. They come back out at 6:35, and I say, "When did you guys stop letting people on the plane?" They said 6:20.
Oh. I would try to like knock on the door
Fucked.
and be like, let me in. Let me in.
So the thing is, I was like, can I just get another flight, like something like that? They're like, we just looked, we don't really see anything. You're gonna have to call. So I'm like, great. So I called. So I get a rescheduled flight, and he's like, okay, so there's nothing for today. There is one flight, and it's at 5:30. I was like, book it. Don't care. And I spent a half hour in the airport from like 6:45 to 7:15 thinking, do I wait it out here or do I like just take an Uber home? And I took an Uber home.
Mm.
Went home, showered, regrouped, got myself ready, did a couple errands, went to the bank, like, and then went back and took my flight. And it was way easier. Just
so note to self: don't ask your dad for drive to the airport next time.
annoying. Like if he just got up, like I would have been easier. If he got up, would have been easier. If I went through the clear TSA skip check, would have been easier. Like just so annoying.
Oh, have you canceled your YouTube TV and Zubo stuff yet?
I didn't cancel Fubo. I noticed because I got it charged me. So whatever, it's fine.
Just make sure you cancel it now.
I canceled YouTube TV and I canceled Fubo.
Okay, just
but
making
I
sure.
have Fubo for a month, so whatever.
Cool. I mean, I'm sure you can find something good for Fubo.
But even worse, fucking my flights get delayed, the ones I rescheduled.
Yeah.
Of course. So there's an extra boarding time for the flight that I rescheduled for the one that I missed. How ironic. Whatever. Get on the flight. Then I get to my second flight and I fly in and I'm like, I'll get a rental car and then drop it off at a rental place in Reno. Rental car shops stop at 12 o'clock. I get down to baggage check at 12:01 to pick up my luggage. 12:01. I was Googling rental places and when they closed, it said 12 o'clock and the clock said 12:01. Fucking atrocious. So I get it. So I look up Ubers. They're $350. I was like, that's stiff. So then I was like weighing my options. I was like, do I try and find a hotel? And I was like, let me just check Uber again. It was like 130. So I was like, sick. Clicked it. Guy says yes. Guy comes to pick me up. He pops the trunk. I go to put my bag in and he goes, oh, wait. I was like, what? He's like, very long, 2 hours. And I was like, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. And he's like, I can't do it for 130. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I was going to tip you. He's like, what? And I was like, I was going to tip you $40 because like 20% is 26 and then up is 40. Like that's 30-ish percent. He was like, oh, forget it. And I was like, no. It's like 12:30. I've been on flights for hours and hours and hours. And I'm like, wait. I was like, what do you want? I was like, do you want 80? And he was like 100. I was like, fine. Fuck you. Here's $100. Take me to fucking Reno.
Dude, so Unreal. He said 130 and he was take me
130 was the Uber price on the app.
Oh.
Which I had to confirm and then give him $100 because he was being a brat about it. And I was like, fine, here, I get it. It's a 4-hour drive for you, to and back. Whatever. Just get me to fucking Reno. I mean, I don't want to be here anymore.
For a reason, like.
Yeah. And also you saw it. You saw it on
and then
app.
Confirmed.
Sometimes it auto confirms, but you didn't cancel.
Yeah. You showed
either way, I fucking fell asleep in the back and he drove me there. Fucking 2:30 in the morning, I like show up at Reno.
I know.
And then I got to sleep on the floor.
You could have kicked me out of bed, dude.
I'm just kidding. I don't want to care. I was so tired. I wasn't tired at all. I did knock out at one point though. But then we had a good trip after. We got Costco hot dogs.
Costco hot. Do you want to talk about your Costco experience?
So the thing is, like, you guys like said, like in the morning. No, you said it at night. You were like, oh, we're gonna like stay over in Reno Casino, and we'll check out in the morning, and then we'll hit up Costco before the Airbnb, and boom, Kid and Christmas. Hello, hi, how are you? My name's Connor. You just said Costco? I know what the fuck they have there. I know what Costco has. Costco has a little cafe, a little bistro, if you will. Their own kind of Panera bread where they have 1/4 pound all beef hot dog on a potato roll, sometimes I guess, with a 20-ounce fountain soda for $1.50. Please and thank you. They also have churros and chicken bakes and smoothies and ice cream sundaes if that's your fashion. And they have pizza and pepperoni pizza. But if you go to Costco and don't get a Costco hot dog, we will never be close in my entire life. You won't be invited to the wedding. Because the thing is, there's something so sublime about that little meat stick that they put in the buns. Oh, like it's just so little yellow mustard. Don't put anything else on a Costco hot dog, please. Please respect the meat. That little torpedo of flavor that rests in that nice soft bun is just, it's religion. It's literally religion. Am I gonna say this? I might go to a Costco and get a hot dog before In-N-Out. I think I might do that.
Okay.
That is how much I feel. But the thing is, apparently in fucking Nevada, the Costco's have sesame seed buns for their hot dogs, and they don't have Mountain Dew on the fountain machines. I mean, what the fuck is that? What the absolute fuck is that? That's like if you went to McDonald's and you're like, "Can I get a Big Mac?" They're like, "We don't have that. We can punch you in the dick instead." Would you? How about that?
So
we don't have McNuggets. I'll kick you in the clams.
So did you know that's my first ever Costco experience?
I think
That was my first ever Costco experience.
they must have knew that you were a Costco virgin, that you weren't a member, because they gave you an extra little diggity dog.
I honestly ordered 4 because I wanted 2 for myself, 1 for Bad, 1 for.
You said
Lila.
you ordered 3 and that you got an extra.
No, I ordered 4 because I wanted 2.
Where's the extra come from? Someone said that someone got a free hot dog.
I did. I wanted 2, and then Mercoletta and Brad, that's 4, and then I got 5.
Oh, okay. So they did give you an extra hot dog.
They did.
Little diggity dog.
Which is crazy. But
They must have known.
They must have known. They're like, hey, this guy's gonna come back, you know. Like
We
buy
fucked
4.
up. We didn't get a take-home pizza. And I said something.
Why didn't you say it more?
Because it was kind of like the GoPro. Where I just kind of like needed other people to make a decision.
Imagine if we picked up that GoPro, dude.
I would have lost followers. They would have taken affiliate away if we did like a hot tub stream. Are you kidding?
Nah,
me?
man, you would have gotten a partner like real quick.
I would have got canceled. I would have got canceled on Twitch.
You would have gotten that purple check mark. Twitch would be like, you're good, purple check mark, you know. we don't need all, you know, just you're good. Cheers.
That hot tub was such a vibe,
dude. It was a mood, especially that first night.
First night was
that hit.
That first night was crazy.
No, but
also
before we leave Costco though,
yeah.
I want to talk about the last thing we saw leaving Costco.
Oh, the thickest of the thick. That girl had no business. No business working at Costco.
I don't know how she could fit all that in her trunk. Like legit.
I look like a psycho. I'm like trying to apply yellow mustard to a hot dog. I have like a little ponytail. I have like a little ponytail with like the rest out. Like I look cute, but I'm wearing like Boston Bruin shit. And like this girl's just dusting an espresso machine that I wish I wish she was taking that little espresso brush to like the middle of my chest. Just like little gentle strokes. Like, yeah, paint me like Bob Ross would, okay? Like just there's
no mistakes, just happy accidents, of course. Yeah.
Like there was no reason she should have looked like that. She looked like like the mom from Dexter's Lab.
Yeah, she looked like a Pixar mom.
Like what the fuck was that? That was stupid.
I don't know. Like you mentioned something, I looked over, I was like,
dumb. She just exploded from the waist down. Like she was incredible. And like I don't like, why are you at Costco? Why are you working at Costco? Can't you do other things?
You're like in Reno. Like I'm sure there's, you know.
You are in a casino town. There's nothing you could do. You couldn't be an influencer at all. You can't like what are you doing? You're stamping receipts like it's the Polar Express at the end. Like there's 3 cases of water and you only rang 2. Click like what? Get the fuck out of there. Take off the tag. Go do something. Oh my god, frustrating. I was too busy dressing my hot dog. No double entendre there.
I was really like say that. You were reading my mind. I was like, I'm there for that. But
I wanted her to dress my hot dog, but like
there it is. Thank
whatever.
You.
Yeah, it was stupid. She had no business.
No business. Just legit. So we got to our second booked Airbnb for our lovely trip, and honestly, I really enjoyed the place we stayed at.
It was nice.
Just
No
a
AC.
nice. I mean, that's okay. We honestly, I didn't feel like we needed it. I think we
Yeah,
were
because we were too drunk to fucking notice
exactly.
how...
We've gotten too cold. Honestly, it wasn't even that warm though. Like I feel like that first day was bad. Like once we got in, but after that, we started drinking, and
It was
but
a
even
dry
then, like
heat.
yeah, it was a dry. Dude, that dry heat killed me, man. I was not sweating at all, and just
My lips were chippity chap.
yeah. Huge chat, super late. No, I definitely was like, even in Salt Lake, hanging out. Like we did a little hike. Like Brad was like pouring buckets like Niagara Falls. I'm over here drier than like a virgin on prom night. Like I was just so goddamn
There you
dry.
go.
Oh my god, it was awful.
Waiting for the analogy to drop.
I just legit. I was like, I'm using a sweater, but like I nothing. Like I was like, I have to drink water constantly for me not to shrivel up and die like a raisin in the sun. Or like a California raisin. That would have been better. Why did I do that one? But no, I like
Rather
the
than
little
an old folks pussy. Is that a little on the nose?
a little too on the
Should I
nose.
be more subtle?
Nah, you're perfect. Perfect just
Sick.
the way you are. But no, Tahoe, the actual Lake Tahoe was beautiful. Just the whole scenery in general was such a blast.
It was
The
so nice.
Go for it.
I was just gonna say that was the most beautiful Taco Bell I've ever had in my entire life. Sitting on a picnic table on
Next
like
to a beautiful lake
on Tahoe Beach,
with mountains around and just
wind in my hair.
Dude, that wind was rough that day, dude.
Having a crisp Baja Blast.
That was like the real first time I had Taco Bell, and God knows how long. I've gotten like 4 times since.
It's so good.
Like, I might be a little addicted to Taco Bell.
I am like the undisputed like Taco Bell king.
Really?
And to have someone like Merc just kind of like first time blow my mind with how she like modified her crunch wrap. Not easy to do.
It's an adjust. It hit a little differently.
I have a Taco Bell hat, hoodie, pins, like fuck it, like I got shit. And like
Not sponsored by, but could be sponsored by Taco Bell. Hit us up.
I could be. I really could be. I really should get a fire packet tattooed on me. I should.
Like, right on the bicep. Just
maybe inside forearm, like right here. Yeah, who knows?
I can see that. Yeah. You know. Or maybe like something like sleeve level, maybe.
Yeah.
You don't want anything showing too much, unless you're like Taco Bell. I need some.
Maybe down by my ankle.
There you go. Right next to Argentina.
A foot tat. Let me get a Taco Bell foot tat.
that'd be so dope wearing sandals,
Like a basic bitch like font, like the one that's like live laugh love, like that font. But it says live Moss.
Oh my god.
I should get a cursive live Moss foot tattoo with an infinity symbol. That's
I don't know what infinity is in Spanish, but like here
confirmed.
For that. Oh my god.
Yeah, my two staples of the trip, I was like, gotta go to Costco for hot dogs, gotta go to Taco Bell. Just not even like region selected. Like,
we're in the opposite side of the country. We're 3 time zones away.
I know
Costco,
what I like.
Taco Bell.
I know what I like. Get the fuck out of here.
Honestly,
we had so many pizza products.
We did.
We just kept eating like DiGiorno's and Red Barons and Totino's.
A lot of red sauce. So my dumbass didn't actually eat anything while drinking at all. Any of those nights. Like you guys had all the pizza. I did not eat.
Ooh.
And I felt it every morning. I think that's probably why I was like just so like, ugh. I was like, I didn't eat it all. Like Brad, like I put the pizzas in the oven.
Jesus Christ.
I put the timer on. I was like, all right, I'll come back. And never came back, never ate food. I think I had like beef jerky one night, like 3 like little sausage beef jerky things. And that's like all I had for that night. Oh, the beef
sticks.
Yeah, those were pretty good, dude. Like
Brad and I had a moment like maybe the last night where we opened up, it was either Kenzie or Merck's sauces, like the Buffalo and Ranch.
Yeah.
And we heated up the Red Baron pizza and we're dipping it in the Buffalo and Ranch.
Oh my god, that's a mood.
Oh, unreal. So fucking good. Buffalo Ranch pizzas are just, especially when you're drunk. Also, this trip was definitely sponsored by Gator Light.
Yeah,
which is something I introduced to you guys.
Yeah.
So it's Gatorade's version of Pedialyte.
Okay.
And it comes in a little bottle. You can kind of find it everywhere. But like it really kind of like helps.
Like
As long as you do like
I should
Gator Light,
find one tomorrow morning and
Excedrin, Pepto tablets help. I should have bought Dramamine, but I couldn't find the less drowsy version. And the original formula Dramamine will put you out like a fucking light.
like sleep all day, miss a day of Tahoe. Like that bad?
Yeah, if someone took Dramamine to fix their hangover, they would have slept until like 11, 12 p.m. and would have been behind the 8 ball. For sure. If they took it at like noon.
Interesting.
Dramamine knocks you the fuck out. But the thing is with hangovers, that kind of like nauseous, I'm gonna throw up feeling, like, oh, I don't want to move, like I don't want to eat. It's kind of motion sickness, like a little bit.
Yeah.
And when you take Dramamine, it's anti-nausea, anti-motion sickness, and like it just
Oh.
like I would have absolutely had dinner that night if I took Dramamine, but I did not want to risk it.
You mean this night right here?
Oh, dude, I was hurting. Look at me.
Hey, if you're not watching this on YouTube right now, which we're still gonna try to be YouTube friendly, maybe not the poop conversation, but everything after that should be okay. So
I look like a truck driver if he was born in San Francisco. That's what I look like.
you look like an Uber driver, but you drive like a red pickup truck, like a red hillbilly pickup truck type deal.
Yeah. I look like I transport goods on an 18-wheeler, and my favorite artist is Queen.
You love the '80s Pandora station, like the '80s rock Pandora station. Like that's what you're here for. That or the Joe Esposito, like it's just all like '80s movie soundtrack stuff.
I look like a truck driver who got the job solely to go to truck stops cruising for gay sex.
That and like trying to find like a little cat to take in, like a little abandoned cat, and you want to take it in and just drive with you everywhere. That's what you're looking for.
Sure, that's a little more family friendly.
A little bit. A little bit. So, but I'll post this on social medias when all this is put out to the public. So, what? We gotta add context, baby.
Fine.
Your pants, your whole outfit was just vibing. Like I was here for this outfit. So
I was a super vibe, dude. I was just a 2-button man that trip. 2 buttons.
I was lucky if I got a button on.
That's the max amount of buttons you should have on a button-down shirt when you're on vacation, buddy. Those lower 2 buttons, not the lowest. One above and the one above that. Those 2 are buttons.
You had some. As a kid say, you had some drip. Pico had some drip, but I think my watermelon suit like was the star of the show.
You got a lot of attention.
That was really weird.
You got stopped quite a bit.
It hit.
Remember when that biker fell over?
Oh my god, I felt so bad for them.
I had to leave because I was like about to laugh so fucking hard. That was so fucking funny because he ripped his engine wicked hard, and I was like, that's why I looked. I was like, oh, this, and then I just saw him slowly tumble over.
Slowly. I was like, oh my, like I almost ran over, but I'm like, first of all, there's a bunch of bikers around. They're gonna be able to handle it better than I can.
Yeah, everyone was already running over. I was like, they got that covered.
I was like, I don't know what I can do here. Like I'm not, I don't want to get involved with this. But Truckee, California, Turckee, the loveliest little town. So I was talking to my cousin, and apparently one of like my sister and my cousin's like childhood friends now live out in Truckee. Didn't know that.
Like, when did they decide to tell you?
When I got back.
Oh,
I told them because I was talking
they
about
must really like you.
I was talking about the fudge that I got, and they're like, "Oh, where'd you get this?" I'm like, "Truckee," like, and they're like, "California." I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Do you know so and so this person?" I'm like, "What?" Yeah, like I know them, and they're like, "Oh, they live in Truckee." I'm like, "Tell me," like, I'm going out to Lake Tahoe. That's insane. Truckee's near Tahoe. Like, give me a little heads. Like, I gave them enough. I gave very few people heads up I was going somewhere. My parents were not happy, but that's besides the point. I told the people who knew this person out here, they're like, oh, Lake Tahoe, Truckee, a little close. They're bumping uglies. It's so close. Think. So.
What's the drive from Truckee to where we were?
15 minutes, if that.
I was gonna say
10, 15. Like, but I love that little walk, just a little walk of stores and such, and I definitely want to go back there again.
It was cute. I was hungover, obviously. I was struggling a little. But hey, you know what? You're not living if you're not hungover.
I definitely would do that again. I can't wait for our next Operation
It's gonna be harsh. I need to be prepared. I did start preparing pretty well towards the end of the trip, though. I was going to bed after having like Gator Lights and a ton of water. Mm-hmm. Like I was hydrating a shit.
So next time we travel somewhere we're flying, you and I are gonna fly together. We're gonna book flights together, and we'll figure it out from there.
You booked without talking to me. So
well, here's the so My reason for that was like I was flying into Salt Lake,
Mm-hmm.
and we didn't have enough room in the car, so I knew that.
Fair.
So this time around, I'm gonna make sure that's planned, and we'll figure that stuff out. I didn't realize we were gonna have this much difficulty. If I knew, I would have not done that. But I also enjoyed the experience of going from Salt Lake to Reno, which was 9 hours of nothing but salt deserts and grass and fields and sand. There was
Were you on the front seat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I was.
If you were, here's a scenario. Say you were in the back seat and the people in front knew each other and the ride was that long. Is it ethical and is it okay for you to put earbuds in and listen to something else?
Yeah, that would have been fun. Well, if you got to think, this is my first time ever meeting Mercletta and Brad.
Mhm.
I mentioned this. Like, I flew in at like 11:30 at night into Salt Lake City. I was like, I touched down in Salt Lake. I had a beer, and I was walking out of the airport, and I'm like, I'm currently in a part of the country I've never been before, city I've never been before. And these two random strangers I met online are picking me up to bring me to their house for me to stay the night at their place. I'm like, this is really fucking weird. I should be a bit more skeptical, a bit more cautious. And I was like, we're just doing it.
A little treeway on the freeway.
But the 9-hour drive was it was a surreal experience. The whole trip was a surreal experience, but like just that drive and like just that destination was a surreal experience.
That would make me throw up. My ADHD would make me throw up.
There was
I had to be in a car for 9 hours.
Nothing out there for you to look at.
I'm not kidding. I think I would actually have a panic attack.
You probably would have.
I think I would have had a panic attack.
We stopped once at the salt, salt fields, like just a desert of salt. Like this thing was miles long. Legit,
Did you lick the ground?
Yeah, I legit like put my finger, dragged along the ground, salt, and licked it. Like the
pussy. Put your tongue to the ground. Ah.
But like the kosher salt things, like you see at like restaurants and stuff.
Yeah,
that's where they get the salt. That's where kosher salt comes from. We legit saw a plant of kosher salt, like the girl with the yellow dress and the umbrella.
Yeah, Morton.
Yeah, that's where those salt comes from.
Serious?
Yep, we saw the plant on I-80 West going from Salt Lake to Reno.
How does it get more salt?
So they filter it out because there's dirt, of course, but it's like salt and dirt, and they just filter out the dirt.
How do they not run out of salt?
Okay, so you need to realize this goes for miles. Right. We're talking literal 20 miles, maybe more, and it's 5 to 10 feet deep. But that's just the salt fields. The Great Salt Lake is so buoyant, like it's tough to like there's no life forms in the Salt Lake because it's so salty.
I could probably deposit a couple.
Like the amount of salt, it was so dry. We could not drive with our windows open. We would have just suffocated and died. Just how dry it was out there from the salt. It was absolutely insane. Like I wish I could describe how much salt there is. Like
you roll the window down, your lips immediately start
exactly bleeding. Like it's just like you become beef jerky. You become human jerky.
I would have brought a jar and kind of scoop the salt.
So Pirates of the Caribbean 3, at the beginning of the movie, it was filmed at those fields.
No
like
shit.
Those salt deserts. Yeah, that whole scene with like the little white crab and the ship. Yeah, it was filmed there. They just photoshopped out the mountains in the background.
Yeah,
like that. Like that's how much goddamn salt there is. It was absolutely bananas.
I would have jarred that up and be like, "This is from the salt fields. You have to." Johnny Depp's feet was on this.
Probably. Like legit. Like I just.
They don't need to know.
No.
This is his footprint, just loose in a jar
of salt. Salty salt.
Just bring it out at dinner. Like, oh yeah, it's the salt.
It's Johnny Depp's salt, actually.
This is Johnny Depp's salt company.
He licked this crab. Yeah, it's in here.
Hey.
But I think Operation Tahoe is a success.
Yeah.
As bumpy as it started.
Last night in the hot tub, I kept telling Merc, "Can I get a Corona and 2 Bud Lights?" Because the Corona was to sip, and the Bud Lights were to shotgun.
Well, we had to finish as much as we could too.
because
So-
I love shotgunning beers. Shotgunning beers is so much fun.
I love it
Also, they got shotgunning tools, which I still have. It's on my
yep,
bureau.
same.
That is the best invention in the world.
I
That had
wish
to have
I
been
knew
on Shark
about-
Tank.
Yeah. I wish I like Mark Cuban picked up that idea real quick.
I feel like $5 million, 1%. But it has a bottle opener on one half and then the shotgunning on the other. And the shotgunning has a lip, so it fits in the bottom of the can. It punches a clean little hole.
It was
So
genius, like honestly.
Somebody shotgunned a beer without opening the top.
I don't know who did that. It was impressive.
I think it was you.
No.
Had
I
to
always
be
make
Pico.
sure to pop first.
Must have been Pico.
It sounds like a Pico move.
Brad and I were starting to shotgun and finishing at the same time. We were kind of like syncing up a little bit. That's how drunk we were all trip.
I believe it.
Oof.
It
Yeah.
definitely. I think yeah, and then I think the main highlight of the show though was I think you should leave.
That's
Guy-
the thing. Like,
okay.
I just
Before you get on that, listeners, if you don't know what that is, it's a show on Netflix. It's a comedy series by Tom Robinson. So I think you should leave with Tim Robinson. It's a bunch of comedy skits. It's kind of a similar type of humor to the American Office. It's not the same. It's similar. It's got a similar vibe to it. At least some of the skits do. From what I've seen, it's different. It's a very not dry humor.
It's very Tim and Eric.
Yes, it's a very unique type of humor.
So that video I sent you guys, the vodka movie, did you watch it?
No, I haven't yet.
Okay. But Tim Robinson has a very Tim and Eric Awesome Show, great job vibe.
Mm-hmm.
That is another show. Tim and Eric Awesome Show, great job. Kind of a little more niche than I think you should leave, but same exact shit.
I think you should.
It's basically
I
like
think
a
you should
sketch
leave
show.
is very niche. Like
Yeah,
feel the
Tim
niche
and
is
Eric's
like
even
now
more.
we're good. Really, damn.
Yeah,
That's nuts.
We can dive into that the next trip.
Yeah, that definitely. That'd be Operation TBD's next adventure. So.
But yeah, I just I got there and I forget why. Oh, I know why. I know why the trip went this way. Because I bought Wi-Fi on my flight from Boston to
Sacramento.
LAX.
LAX.
I bought Wi-Fi from there.
Mhm.
And I was trying to stream Jujutsu Kaisen. Wasn't working. Wi-Fi wasn't strong enough. Even though I bought the most expensive Wi-Fi.
Did you fly
Wi-Fi.
Delta?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. I flew JetBlue, and they have free Wi-Fi, and it was really goddamn fast. So
Either way,
I'm gonna try flying JetBlue from now on.
yeah. I do like
it just
JetBlue.
felt, yeah. I think
more
it was a
often
better.
than not.
I think it's a better flight. Delta seems
Um,
kind of eh.
But so I stopped watching that and I started
Sponsored by
watching No Reservations.
Okay.
Anthony Bourdain. Rest in peace, dude. I love him so much. But I finished the series. So I had been watching episodes and then I finished it on the flight. So I had nothing else. So I was like, I know what I'll do. I'll watch I Think You Should Leave. So I watched I Think You Should Leave on the plane ride to LAX.
Yes.
So it was fresh on my mind when I landed and linked up with you guys. So when we walked into the house, I started referencing it. I just kept saying, "Oh, what?
Oh fuck! I'm not supposed to be here.
Oh, what? Oh, fuck! What the
No.
fuck? I'm not even supposed to be here.
No. That's Bozo. Like Bozo's.
I hope I don't jack off."
No, that's Bozo. Like Bozo's. It's Bozo.
Is this which guy's voice is this? What guy? There's no guy. It's Bozo. It's Bozo's doing the dub. It's Bozo's voice. It's Bozo saying it.
Oh, I'm a normal guy. I pooped down the hall like everyone else. Like.
And that one too. I had to sneak that in. I was hesitant. I think I got wicked drunk. I think I brought that out when I was wicked drunk. I don't even. Yeah, I did. God, huh? Oh, now I get it. Hey, did you finish up those reports? Oh, I did those way earlier. Hey, why do you have so many lamps? I guess I like a lot of light. Oh, it kind of stinks in here. What?
They smell like normal lamps. Like,
I think it's the lamps. Smell like normal lamps to me.
God, I think you should leave with Tim Robinson on Netflix.
Have to watch it.
It's a very unique type of humor, but it's a very good humor
The
nonetheless.
bones are their money. So
Are
are
the
the
worms?
worms.
I like the other Billy singing. I like Billy singing. Wait, which Billy? Your name's Billy? No, that's why I'm so fucking
That's why I'm
confused.
so fucking confused. That line kills me. They pull your hair up, but not out.
I think
Then
that's
you turn to bone.
I think it's one of my favorite skits though. He's like, yeah, just follow my vibe, and then he just goes off. I'm like, what?
The guy, listen, the guy said that he wanted something spooky. No, he didn't.
Let's tie. So the last night, did you play any video games besides the last night at all?
No.
No, so it was just the last night. Last night extravaganzas.
Like a sprint. We had like a sprint of video games.
It was insane. Like I heard you. I had to pass out early because I was the old man of the group. But so you guys played what? Diddy Kong Racing, Mario Party 2,
Diddy Kong Racing, Mario Kart, 64, and then we played.
Which Mario Party did you play?
2, the best one.
And I know in the morning, was it the night before, in the morning after you guys?
Gee, I wonder who the fuck won Mario Party 2.
You did?
Yes, I did. Are you fucking kidding me? Of course I won.
You won.
I got the
mini
star.
golf.
I got the mini game star.
You won mini golf and Mario Party 2?
Yeah. I forget. I think Kenzie was starting to like accumulate a bunch of stars. And like I knew I needed to make up ground, and I like did. I made up like a good amount of ground. And then I got like the freak stars. I got happening and I got mini game. And like just cruise to V. V for victory. It was incredible.
We're a video game podcast, by the way.
After finishing Mario Party 2 and winning, I think I went out front porch, shotgunned a beer with Brad, and smoked a cigarette, and then went to bed. That
sounds about right, honestly. Like that sounds pretty much like the trip.
Oh, dude, the sun was up, like just fucking.
You guys stayed up to sunrise a couple nights, and I was like, I just can't do that. And this is my
feel like I was one of the last ones to bed every single night.
Probably. You just seem like that type of guy, and like I couldn't do it.
So I have FOMO about going to bed. Kenzie has FOMO about waking up.
Yeah.
I can't go to bed, and she can't wake up late.
It was definitely a lot of vibes going on.
Her and I bookend the day for like anyone on vacation. You're gonna wake up with her, and you're gonna not
go to bed with you.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I'll say goodnight to you.
How
about that?
Yeah. I was gonna be like, where you going with this one, homie? Like,
yeah. I was sucking Brad off before we went to bed.
I believe it. Believe it.
Going to bed with Brad.
Pika was passed out in a weird, awkward position somewhere, so most likely
every night.
That bare rug floor.
We would just be doing something. We're like, "Where's Pico?" And he's just like sprawled on a recliner.
That or on the floor, like on the bare rug floor.
True.
That bare rug was super comfy. I'm not gonna lie. But so we are a video game podcast, by the way. So we'll probably wrap up here in just a little bit. We've been over an hour, which is normally our limit, but we had a really good time. This is kind of our welcome back type thing of like hey, we took a little hiatus. We have a good little schedule time here of like we can get stuff out pretty consistently.
Yeah, I'm only working one job now, so we can actually kind of
do regulate. Some regulation, which would be nice. Nice little semi-consistent schedule, depending on how a lot of editing and stuff goes around. So, because the next 4 games that we have scheduled are gonna be some fun, proper editing. So the next 2 months we got planned out right here, and we can always talk more later. But I think the next 2 months, are gonna be some fun games. I know I want to get a really bad game in soon, which I really like to talk about bad games. It's kind of fun. So the next game, I know it's great. I mean, come on, everyone loved American Ashley Sweet 16 License to Drive video. Like it was great. I really hit my stride editing wise. God, I can't even. 16. That song's still stuck in my head too.
It wasn't.
Because I'm 16.
It wasn't for me.
Riding around with my best friends.
You can stop whenever you want. Please.
All right, so talk about four
God
good
damn
games coming up. Four good games coming up. The first one, which you'll see in about a week's time, is Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Very much polar figure for Rockstar Games and the Grand Theft Auto series as a whole. 3 has its moments, and we kind of talked about San Andreas for a hot minute, but I think that's more of a memeified game than anything. I think Vice City did a lot more for the actual Grand Theft Auto business and all the spin-offs, like Simpsons Hit and Run, which we did talk about in our first episode. But I think Vice City does more, and I think there's more meat. There's more hot dog in the Costco bun with Vice City than there is for San Andreas. After that is a we just changed this on the schedule because of Tahoe, because of Brad talking some shit. Super Mario Sunshine is coming up after Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Oh, come on with the heat.
I was dead asleep. And it was like 2:30, 2:15. I woke up and I heard Brad talking about the podcast. He's like, when the Mario Sunshine episode coming out? And I'm like, bro, first of all, I'm passed out. I'm trying to get some sleep here. Second of all, Mario Sunshine's not for a while. We can't just blow our Mario Sunshine load early. Like, we have to, like, build up to it a little bit. Like, we gotta have some good games for later, But he convinced me because he's our only $10 Patreon right now.
Because I was talking about, like, my favorite games growing up, and I said Paper Mario and Super Mario Sunshine. And
we'll say Paper Mario for a ways down then. Paper Mario would be like a good...
Like, that's probably, like, the year anniversary fucking.
I'm down for that. That can definitely be a year one. That can be our 26th episode series thing. We're gonna do a little situation. So Vice City, Mario Sunshine. After that, we go back in time, very much back in time, to Goof Troop. I'm very excited. Gosh, look at that! I'm very excited for this episode. Definitely one I mentioned. And did you even know what this game was before I told it to you? Exactly. What? Did you know what Goof Troop was before? No. Okay, yeah, no. You're gonna have a lot of fun with this one. This will be one where we both emulate it because I'm not picking up a Super. Is it NES or Super Nintendo? I can't remember off the top of my head right now. You'll hear about the research.
I have an N64. I need to buy. The N64 has no games. No, I'm just kidding.
You have Snap.
That's the PS3. What?
Okay. So Goof Troop's our third episode, riffs. And then for the last of our 2-month schedule right now, we're ending with a super spookies, all the spookies in the month of August, Resident Evil 4.
Oh.
So that we kind of switch around Sunshine and Resident Evil 4, so that'll come around. I'm not excited for that. I might end up just streaming that game because
which one?
horror stuff. Resident Evil 4. So
I like when the little boy comes out and you have to kill him.
That's spoilers. I mean, I remember it's 2 months on the road, but yeah. So
it's really not that significant to the plot.
I mean, it can be what it can be, just scary stuff. So, but we have a lot of games that we will be talking about in the future as well. I know we'll probably talk about SSX Tricky, Backyard Baseball for sure. Ooh. The Guitar Hero series I definitely have on my list. You have Luigi's Mansion on your list. Which would be fun. You also have
Luigi's Mansion.
We might do like a super big episode of just like a bunch of Legend of Zelda games because you have Twilight Princess here. I think I have Ocarina of Time on mine, which I have my hot takes. If you didn't see me,
have you played Majora's Mask before?
I have not. It's on my.
Me neither.
It's on my list of games to play in 2022. Let's see. You have The Sopranos Road to Respect game. I'm just looking at the list right now.
That's a shitty game. That's a shitty game.
The Tony Hawk series. I think
do we put 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying?
No, we did 50 Cent Blood in the Sand.
There's 2 games?
Yeah. You don't know Blood in the Sand? Oh my god, we're doing that game. We're doing that one.
Is that after Get Rich or Die Trying?
It is. It's after.
Okay. Do I need to know the plot of Get Rich or Die Trying before I?
I will let you know ahead of time. But I know Blood in the Sand takes place in
An alternate universe.
No, it takes place in the Middle East, and that's all I really remember.
What?
Of it. 50 Cent Blood in the Sand takes place in the Middle East.
Is 50 Cent part of the Mujahideen?
I don't remember a whole lot of it. I just remember
50
a lot
Cent
of
joins ISIS.
You know what? That's the plot of 50 Cent Blood in the Sand. He joins ISIS.
50 Cent pledges loyalty to ISIS.
let me I'm gonna look it up right now. Hold on. Let me look this up.
They
right
recruited
now.
him because he's bulletproof and he doesn't die from bullet wounds.
50 Cent Blood in the Sand. Oh boy.
50 Cent goes undercover in a Taliban cell.
Let's see. This is the plot right
in
now.
a terrorist cell.
The game is set in an urban war zone in an unnamed Middle Eastern country where 50 Cent and G Unit have been hired to play a rap concert. After the concert, the promoter, Anwar, is unable to pay them the $10 million in cash he promised, but relents after being threatened. However, instead of the cash they were promised, he gives them a diamond and pearl encrusted human skull as collateral. This is stolen by a paramilitary group led by the terrorist Saeed Kamal and his right-hand woman, Layla. 50 Cent, with the help of a selected G-Unit partner, decides to get it back by any cost and soon. They find out that there's a much bigger enemy than Kamal. 50 Cent then leaves for Liechtenstein to settle a buy with a dealer by the name of Jack Hennessy.
Hennessy?
Jack Hennessy. Shit you not. When 50 gets there, he finds out it's an ambush.
What's his henchman's name? Remy Martin?
When 50 gets there, he finds out it's an ambush. He then runs for cover and hides behind a bin, but Jack Hennessy is behind him and shoots him 9 times. The game fades out as 50 Cent is left for dead.
Yeah, you just told me the game.
Yeah. You'll forget it many months down the road.
when does Johnny Walker get introduced?
Maybe just some Jack Daniels or honestly, I think 50 Cent had a maker's mark on him.
This is the head. This is the general of my military. His name's James Beam. I mean, come on, Jack Hennessy. Are you fucking kidding me?
I wish I could be joking with you right now, but
the fact that you just told me the plot and it is 50 Cent fights the Taliban, like it's so fucking
legit.
I'll play it right now, front of the list. Get it up here.
Are we all right, guys? So it's not
a better story if it was like 50 Cent after the attacks on 9/11 joined the U.S. military.
So Grand Theft Vice City is being pushed back. We're doing 50 Cent. He
doesn't wear fatigues in the army. He still wears a wife beater and jeans. And he ditched the military M16 rifle for his own Glock 9mm.
I'm gonna send you the cover photo for this game.
It would be wicked funny if it just like took place in Iraq and it was just like the front lines where like it's a bunch of like army soldiers and then just him in a beater, ripped denim, and a Glock.
I just sent you the game cover for the game.
Yeah, he fights the Taliban.
So, it's a third-person shooter as well, by the way.
God, the third game of the series is 50 Cent finds revenge for the terrorist attack.
But yeah, so that's one of our quote unquote bad games because I remember that not having the best mechanics. But yeah, we got some good games. We have some good games and some bad
50
games.
50 Cent avenges the Holocaust.
I also know Brad and Pico both mentioned Conker's Bad Fur Day, and we're going to be getting the N64 N64 version. Yep. N64. I have not played that game at all, but there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of meat in that episode, and I'm excited.
Sick.
But that's what kind of going up. There's a bunch. I'll also be covering Thailand Tasmanian Tiger, but that's relatively soon. Oh, and GoldenEye. We got Mario Kart Double Dash on here. We got a bunch of fun games coming up. Both good, bad.
Basically, we have a lot coming up.
Yeah, we got a lot coming up. But this is been going on for a while, so I do like our 2-week schedule. Like it kind of gives stuff to breathe. And if you want episodes of us every week with the DLC on you, patreon.com/Bros Tinted Glasses, just $5 a month. You get all the episodes.
If you I'll kill you in your sleep.
Disclaimer: he won't kill you in your sleep.
I'll find your home address, and I'll put anthrax in your mail. If you /, I swear to God.
This is not on YouTube. Awesome. Take that part out.
No, I will anthrax you. Wait, that would suck because you work for the mail.
Yeah.
You would bring it with you to work, and then there would be a national tragedy. And then we're gonna get a third 50 Cent game. 50 Cent fights the post office because of the anthrax thing.
50 Cent postal inspector.
After a club promoter gave him his paycheck in the mail, and there was anthrax in the paycheck, 50 Cent went, "I'm gonna fight the post office."
The final boss is DeJoy.
It's called 50 Cent, not the white powder I usually like.
That's the worst game title ever. Oh my god.
You gotta end the episode now.
Yep. Guys, until next week with Grand Theft Auto Vice City, you're gonna have the gameplay video 1 week and then the review episode the next week. So we have a 2-week kind of schedule type thing. If you're watching us on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and the like button. Leave a comment down below about what games you want to see or what games you want to hear about. Let us know what you guys want to hear. That'd be really cool.
If you don't like this video, I will slash your tires.
Follow him on
this is a direct
social
threat.
medias. Spectre with 2 hours on Twitch. Spectre with 3 hours on Twitter.
Follow me on shit so I can find you eeasier.
Follow me.
I can hold you accountable.
The Pun Hit Wonder, wherever you think you can find me. Just be worried about my tires too. Because
thank you guys so much. Until next time, sleep with one eye open.
Goodbye.
Bye.